One of the games on stage at the Sony press conference this year at E3 was Race Dead, obviously coming out on PS4. It's playable here behind us, and we're catching up with Shawn here to tell us a little bit about the game. If you're unfamiliar, what is the premise of the game?
So you're this lovable zombie Ray. You become the zombie leader of the next zombie apocalypse, and the backstory to how he became a zombie, why he has this light bulb stuck in his head, it's going to be revealed through the narrative as you play not only Ray the zombie, but Ray the human in flashback sequences. It's basically like zombie Pikmin, where you have a bunch of zombie minions of different types. Each type has a different attribute that you need to use strategically and tactically to solve puzzles, combat scenarios, and those different things. Today we have a demo with 4 levels. It demonstrates the aesthetic and the core game mechanics. We're in a pre-alpha phase right now, but we're planning to release Q1 2014.
Kind of funny, you're sort of fleshing out the backstory of a zombie there.
Yeah, we wanted to switch it around a little bit, and we wanted to provide the motivation for why you are wreaking havoc and on this rampage. So,
did you guys go on Kickstarter? I seem to kind of remember that. Were you on Kickstarter?
We started a Kickstarter with plans to announce for PS4 during the Kickstarter. While that was happening, Sony came to us and invited us onto the stage. The timing wasn't going to work out, so we made a strategic choice to cancel the Kickstarter, possibly to revisit that in the future, but just so we could take the opportunity to be on stage with Sony, be here at E3, and announce that in that fashion.
Certainly a nice change that indies are getting sort of center stage attention at the big press conferences. Were you shocked when Sony approached you about coming on stage?
We were surprised. We had been developing a relationship with Sony since IndieCade 2012 in October when we first showed them our prototype. We were at PAX, and the relationship developed a little further along, and then they had invited us here to E3 to be in the booth, but we didn't have any idea about the presser and stuff, so we went ahead and started the Kickstarter, and then I guess they decided, hey, well, let's get these guys on stage, so that's the way it went, and we were happy and excited, and Sony's just been great, providing us with everything that we need.
So you mentioned the inspiration there from Pikmin. What makes it different from the mechanic? There must be something. It's not just a clone, reskinned Pikmin, right?
Well, obviously it's different in the type of gameplay you're going to be doing. We're more heavy in combat than I think Pikmin would be. We're also we have stealth elements because we are playing on the fact that you're going to start with a small group of zombies. You can't necessarily always go out and attack the humans. The humans will have powerful ranged weapons, and you have to think about tactically how you're going to approach a situation and those kinds of things. So when I say stealth, it's more about the backstory to the movie tropes where the zombies are always in the dark corner and they're always in the places you don't expect. Well, how did they get there? No one ever explains how they got there. These lumbering zombies that are drooling and groaning the whole time. And obviously someone would have noticed that, right? So we kind of play with that a little bit. We're also in the 1980s. The whole story's in the 1980s. We're going to have a lot of references to 1980s. We have some in the demo. If you play the demo, it's like Pac-Man guys running around, and there's a reference to Roadhouse and just some goofy little things like that. So,
Roadhouse.
Yeah.
All right. So, what's the timeline ahead? And are you're coming out on other platforms as well?
We actually currently have a Steam Greenlight campaign going that we started before Sony really approached us about the PS4. Definitely PS4. We will be, after E3, our team will regroup and we'll discuss the other options. We are looking at Vita. So.
All right. Thanks a lot for your time.
Thank you.